Hey Shark fans, thanks for tuning in to another edition of Coach's Corner. I'm KC Hahey alongside Hollie Bonnewit-Cron, the head swimming coach. We're standing here at the beautiful NSU Aquatic Center. Sorry to drag you out in the heat, but I appreciate your time.
Of course, thank you.
Now, going into this season, you have 6 seniors, and these seniors have been through a lot. Conference championships, national tournament. What do you see out of them this year as leaders, and what are you trying to get out of them, especially with new freshmen coming in?
Yeah, I think our seniors, after having been here for at least 1 year, and most of them, 2 years, that they're going into this year with just a whole nother level of expectations. Right. And I think that's really important, that we're looking above and beyond where we've ever been before. And I think that's really important for, not only as a coaching staff, but for the entire team to look up to what those seniors are establishing.
Right. And everything you've accomplished so far, I mean, you have a national champion, an individual national champion, conference championships, last year 16 All-Americans, and now you have a nice freshman class coming in. What do you expect of them? I mean, they have to be some big shoes to fill. But
For sure. We graduated a great class last year, and we did keep our freshman class a little bit smaller this year. I think because we are just pinpointing who really fits our program, and I think these freshmen that came in fit our program very well and are going to do great things, and they're learning very quickly how to do that.
Great. Now, since the start of the program, 3 years, you've almost actually have dominated the SSC. How hard is it to move forward and continue that when you know there's a huge target on your back every year?
It's extremely hard, and this year is not going to be an easy year. It's probably going to be one of our toughest. There was definitely a huge target on our back, and we need to learn how to work through adversity and do a little better at the NCAA championships, in addition to taking care of business in the conference. And I think, our conference is highly competitive, and I think we just have to keep pushing forward, and moving on our goals and not worrying about anyone else.
Right, and you have... this past year, you coached an Olympian in the Olympics. I have mentioned before the individual national championship, the SSC titles. It's almost got to be a point where now that you have to be getting phone calls for people that want to come here. Does it make your job easier recruiting? I mean, I know if I ever wanted to come, I'd be like, well, they've had an Olympian, national team. I want to go to Nova.
Well, we certainly stay humble around here, and we know that, we can't do it without our resources and facilities, and I think it's important that, we recognize all of that, but we recruit the right people in order to get to those points, that we have established last year, the year before, and continue to grow from that, because, that's where we're going to get better.
Right. Well, your humbleness is very admirable.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate your time, Hollie.
Thank you very much.
And that's Hollie Bonnewit-Cron, and I'm KC Hahey saying so long, and as always, go Sharks.